Hey, I'm Steve Diggs. Welcome back to Fast Forward Leadership. Really great ideas at the speed of light. Today, I want to talk with you about what I call the Kroger approach. Now, if you live in some spot in the country where you're not familiar with Kroger grocery stores, let me just tell you that this is a major grocery company, a very, very successful brand. I learned a lot from these people when I started my ad agency. And I'll tell you what I learned in particular, and this is what I've come to call the Kroger approach. I learned that other ad agencies were doing things that were not productive in the business world. Many of these agencies would expect clients to sign long-term retainerships with them, and they had to require a certain amount of dollars to be spent every month and all this carrying on. But I noticed something. Every time I walked into Kroger, it was the same way. I would get my basket and I'd start up the aisle and I'd buy stuff. I can tell you one thing for sure. If they had met me as I grabbed my basket with a clipboard saying, well, Steve, before you can come into Kroger and buy anything, you need to sign this contract agreeing that you're going to come into our store at least so many times in the next 6 months, and you've got to buy a certain number of dollars worth of goods. If they had done that, which they never did, but if they'd done that, I would probably have taken a hike. However, what I found was this. Every time I came into Kroger, the people were courteous, the products were great, and the prices were reasonable. And you know something? I went back to Kroger over and over and over and over again. And something else, I built a business on this approach. I built a business never asking clients for retainers, never asking for minimums per se. There's sometimes certain things had to happen that way. But our goal was to give people really great service at a reasonable price and to be there for them at all times. And amazingly, it really worked. We ran that ad agency for well over 20 years, and to my knowledge, we never had a money-losing quarter in our history. Things like this work. Don't expect things from other people that you're not ready to deliver and give yourself. Hey, my name is Steve Diggs. This has been Fast Forward Leadership. Great ideas at the speed of light. Why don't you check us out over at stevediggs.com. I'll see you.